Okay.
Let me see if I can say it.
I hate both of you. Like, seriously.
We here every Thursday on a Thursday, 8 p.m.
Yeah, no, yeah. All right.
Personal pair. They probably sit in store too. I should have tried it in the store. That's cool though.
Season 4, episode 36. We here every Thursday on a Thursday. Tone of my voice. Camp out.
With a 0. Don't forget the 0 or the 2.
I forgot the 0, actually.
You forgot the 0 in your...
Oh,
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, really. Tone of my voice. We here every Thursday on the Thursday.
Copping kicks.
KB, yeah, we're always bought us pair of 997s. Shout out to Kif. We out? We good? I mean,
Good, let's go. Any shout outs? Anything you want to say in the beginning?
If you guys don't watch the Hype Report, there's a link in the description below, so you can catch the Hype Report. Usually airs Saturday morning at 10 a.m., so good discussions on that end. Shout out to the Ivy brand. They're doing like a massive sale today. I think it's like $20 or under on t-shirts, so shout out just Dave Blackman, and the Ivy brand. Chilling.
We'll also be in DC this weekend, Saturday. I'll be speaking at 1:30 on the panel with, I said this last week, so I won't repeat it again, but Mike will be there, hopefully, in the building. And yeah, baby Groot is over here chilling.
Yeah, it's not my face, so I'm still unlocked.
Here you go, buddy.
Thank you.
We got a new cast member, guys.
Who?
Who's that?
Baby Groot, right here.
Oh, God.
The Grootable.
Baby Groot.
Anyway, do you want to kick the show off?
I just did. Let's do it.
No, I mean like the first shoe.
Nike Air Max 270 React 150.
Nah.
Honestly, like it's been getting a lot of good reviews.
They might look, I don't know. Like the green I like and the black, but I don't know.
It's actually a little bit
green.
It's a little bit darker than the green.
Yeah, their pictures on the render on this thing.
It's Photoshop.
Yeah, no, it's just because they used the white background, so there's a lot of bounce on it, so it washes out the green. But the green's a little bit darker, which makes it a little bit nicer. So it's not a terrible
They're cool.
shoe.
I gotta see it in person.
Next up, you got Nike React Ianga. This is paying homage. There's 3 shoes in this pack. It's called the 10th to Bill Bowerman and his regimen. So, very, I don't know if it's military. It's supposed to be military inspired. I don't...
It's very utility.
This one does. There's 2 others. I forget the names of them. I actually copped one of them there at the shop. Fire. The colorway's clean. It's that cream beige base. This boot's a little much for me.
No, thank you.
Huh, straight pass. KB, you feeling it? You feeling the boot aesthetic?
Definitely not.
No? Alright. Next up, Nike Air Max 720 OBJ.
These are pretty nice.
He actually gifted a whole size run to a high school. I forget the high school.
Oh, congratulations. That's just dope.
I mean, honestly, the colorful one, I keep seeing it pop up on pages. I think it was Mr. Kicks Connoisseur. Is that his photo?
Colorful one is better.
It is definitely, it caught my attention. I was like, oh, the color one's kind of fire.
I like
actually.
This one's clean.
Yeah.
Nice.
Next up.
Nothing excitable.
We'll take that next shoe.
9.7. Nike Shox R4 140. Big pass for me. I'm out with the Shox.
I feel like Shox is better in a smaller size. It's not going to be good for me.
They dropped a colorful set. It was like a Volt green and then like a safety orange on like some of the accents on all black with a little fire. I mean, the colorway's dope. I just don't like the way the shoe looks.
Have you tried on a pair?
No.
Me either.
Not in 14
I might
years.
want to just because.
Has it been 14 years? I feel like it's been 14
Really?
Probably more than that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've tried on a pair of Shox. I didn't like them back then. I still don't like them. Next up, Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 V2 Inertia.
This colorway's nice. It's nice in this one.
Just having fun with it. Okay. I don't know. The colorway's fire.
Yeah, it looks nice in the silhouette.
It just looks very familiar.
I mean, it is
but,
the exact same shoe.
I actually like the V2. The silhouette's nice, but
That gray color. How many times did he do gray though, too?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I had $300 just bullshit, and I would just instead of wiping my ass with it, I'd buy these.
There's nothing you'd spend $300 over those?
No. I mean, maybe some camera equipment, but that's about it.
You ain't buying them.
I'm obviously $300 you just fucking throw away. I'm not going to wear them once. Okay. Anyway, next up, Afew Diadora N9002. Master Formula.
These are nice.
Comprised by Dr.
Nice.
Weepa.
These are really nice.
It's a good looking shoe.
Fire.
It's nice.
I
like the clothes that go with it.
Drop it. Yes, there is a tracksuit that goes with this
Jacket.
sneaker as well, top and bottom, with the striping on both sides. Very clean. S&S raffle situation is what I believe is happening, if I'm not mistaken.
It's on the SNS app. They have their own app for that. So
yeah, there's an app for that, all right. So I'm a little disappointed, but we can talk about it after.
You wanted a camp out type?
Yeah, I definitely wanted a camp out type scenario.
You think it would have been?
Well, let's talk about it.
But okay.
Well, there's only
the location of SNS.
There's one shoe left.
Okay. Well, these are. I might even try for my size, but if they don't fit, then what I'm gonna do?
What
Still
I'm
wear
gonna do? I'll tell you what you're gonna do.
Not gonna
Last but not least, we got the Air Jordan 4 FIBA.
Nice colorway, but
it's a weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a weird colorway.
What's the material? Is it like the synthetic leather, or is it like a new buck?
1000% synthetic. Actually, all the right has a really nice photo. If you want to open your
Like putting
Instagram.
plastic on your.
Shout out to the photographer, All the Right.
Hey, chillin'.
What you say, KB?
Looks like it's like a plastic shoe that is, it doesn't stretch. Like it's not real leather.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like the red is not.
It looks like very
It's like
restricted. Look, I don't know.
It's a weird red.
It's not. It's like a
Look
maroon.
at the side.
Yeah, it's very.
The colorway is nice, but I don't like the details. I think it could have been executed differently and better.
Colorway is nice though.
The colorway is definitely nice. Definitely.
Not for me.
Here, I'm gonna help you out real quick.
Do what you do. You got the photo?
I do have the photo.
Let me see what you did.
So, that's what it looks like.
Oh, it's like a fireberry red.
Yeah, it's not like
It's a nice
red
color.
red.
Schnozzelberry.
It's definitely different
Schnozberries.
than the actual like.
It's like a
there's-
raspberry.
Like there's red on the
Looks better
wall,
there.
and then you look
It
at
looks
this.
better than this terrible picture.
Yeah, this photo
That's
looks
not-
burgundy.
That's not a good picture.
That's like a raspberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird hue. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It just didn't sit well with me on that colorway for some reason. Anyway, drops in grade school and adult,
size.
senior, men's, whatever you want to call it.
We're all senior citizens.
Anyway, let's move along to the best drop of the week from last week. It was the Maharishi, as John likes to say.
Maharishi.
Air Max 90 made of, I want to say like 80
It
or
was a
90%.
It was 36%.
Yeah, I
Oh,
forgot
wow.
about
UNC
where those
and the
Jordans at?
90s.
Are you going? No, yeah,
None of the above 18. Shout out to the 18th percentile.
no.
Shout out to the 8th percentile on the Washington Huskies.
It's tied. It's a tie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought
It's hard, the 90 and the
36 and 36.
I looked at it earlier, and I saw that the Maharishi was winning, and then
But on here it is.
But on here,
I realized that it was
the proof is in the pudding.
That's what I'm saying. I was about to
week.
say I forgot about my pair.
Yeah, so
But UNC's were nice.
Yeah.
the
I
Maharishi
know. We all got them.
very
Got 'em
quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and talk about Maharishi.
The Maharishi is 80 or 90% recyclable goods or economy for what is it?
Economical.
No, I'm trying to think of the word that they used. Anyway, it's safe for the environment is what it's safe for.
Sustainable.
Alright,
Yeah.
is it afterthoughts time?
It is afterthoughts time. Take it away, Tone.
KB.
No, I got the intro.
Oh, so KB did it
That's
anyway.
cool.
All right.
She took the intro.
No, apparently she took the afterthoughts too with that little bullshit ass arch. All right. All right, so let's kick it off. You want to go back to the Diadora? I didn't put it in here, but let's talk about it real quick.
Let's do it.
So I would have preferred a first come first serve.
Preferred?
Preferred. Yes,
Preferred.
not preferred, but preferred.
Preferred.
Prepare.
Because I was slightly
Hashtag
perturbed. See what I did there?
Try to
Yeah.
do what you try to do there.
So you think it has something to do with the safety or just the neighborhood of where SNS is located?
I think it
upcoming
has.
of the neighborhood.
It has to do with the conversation I had with the guys from SNS at SneakerCon 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Whatever it was, Long Beach, the last one. SneakerCon, Complex Con number 2. Like they had a booth. I went over. I offered my services. Oh, so you guys are opening in New York. So if you ever want to do a first come first serve, I have no problem coming over and walking through the scenario with you. They're like, we will never. I repeat, never, ever do a first come first serve at our store in New York. 2 reasons. One, because they're run from overseas. So I think they do everything through the app that way and their website that way. And 2, I don't think that with the area itself, they're allowed to do first come first serves on a large scale. Like if it was
a very residential area.
yeah, so like I feel like if they were to have like maybe 50 or 60 people out there that were lined up like for the store to open, you can't stop that. But if they're out there all night long camped out, it's a whole nother scenario. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not governing that correctly, you're gonna get
It's going to create some kind
Exactly.
of chaos overnight and in the morning.
yes.
Because overnight, or even at the nighttime, it's like a nightlife area.
There's a lot of clubs in that
a lot
area,
of
yeah.
restaurants, so it's going to be heavy populated.
I mean, they're hidden in the block though. It's not like they're on the main strip. They're in the middle of the block. So it's
But
one
there's bars surrounding that store anyway, like clubs and stuff.
Yeah, the avenue that it's on 13th, so it's in the middle of the block.
So
When you
next
get to
door.
that corner, there's like bars right there. You got
Yeah.
the Gansevoort, you got what's that one they shot Coyote Ugly in? Is it Coyote Ugly the name of the bar? Whatever,
Stand
Coyote.
on the-
Like Pig and Whistler, whatever the fuck it's called. It's like right there around the corner. So
You have the SNS bar as well.
it's on the back side of the block. So so there's definitely like shit going on. I just feel like nobody wants to govern that all night long. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to have someone sit out there all night
Yeah,
long and be like,
they don't
"Listen,
wanna
guys,
do
here's your number. Come back in the morning. Come back in the morning. Come
Much
back in the
easier
morning."
through the raffle on the app.
It's easier for them to do it through the raffle on the app. It's not good for the people who want to acquire the shoe and wear it because like people hit me up. Like shout out to everybody hitting the DM like, "You're going to be out there for the first." I try to push for it. I gave them all the options. I was like, "This is what we can do," and they were like, they want to do raffles. I was like, all right. So it was really kind of out of Afew's hands to do this. So don't blame them. So I just wish, because they did the whole thing. The whole marketing plan was based off of community. People posted pictures with their boys and whoever's in
Is
their
that
little
still
sneaker
going
group.
to be legit? Like the people
What?
that signed up for that? Like the people taking the whole group
I think they're
photos?
definitely going to pick people out of those
Okay.
groups to like, win shit. Because
Yeah.
that would be dope. You know what I'm saying? The whole point of doing that definitely is to acquire something or to receive something from Afew or be part of maybe the next round table, whatever the situation is, but there'll be something from it.
That's good. Shout out to a few in SNS.
Word.
We can roll into the next
I'm looking
topic.
forward to that release.
You're going back into the shoes, bro.
I'm talking about Travis Scott. Mom, look, I can fly custom ones.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if you
He
guys
always
saw
makes
this.
dope merch though.
This is next level merch. This is next level. You get the email, you open it up, you're like, oh, look, Mom, I can fly. It's tour merch, kind of cool. I like the design. I'm probably just gonna buy it. And then this little text box pops up, and you tap on it, and you can change all the logos that you put on top of the shit that's already on the shirt. It's fucking amazing.
I have to order
Fantastic.
a shirt. You ordered one already?
Oh hell yeah.
Fuck.
so-
this guy jumps on it.
So they had the Look Mom I Can Fly shit on my t-shirt. There's white, black iterations of a Look Mom I Can Fly. You tap on the front pocket and it changes to Cactus Jack if you want the Cactus Jack in the front and the cross. Super dope. And then you flip around to the back and it's Look Mom I Can Fly and let him like screaming it on the top of like this bordered graphic. And then there's like there's 8 graphics that you can put over. So like that's him on a motorcycle in red, just an outline. You can
Oh,
and you
dope.
can move it around. You don't just plop it
That's
on there.
fire.
You could move it around to where you want to put the shit. But I didn't
That's
really.
super dope.
There was also a cactus and like a neon. They were all different colors too. There was like
Oh,
a mint
see, I
green. There
gotta
was a
go on
red. There
I
was
got that email.
fucking it was fire. But there was a green cactus, and there was really no good place for the green cactus because like he's yelling. He's like like the side of his mouth, and it's just a green cactus in the middle of his face. Not very good. Wasn't a good look. They had like a yellow scribble line across the whole shit, like you were scratching it out. No, revolutionary when it comes to buying merch off of a page, and it wasn't on the Travis
He's
Scott website.
genius.
It was fantastic, fantastic. Kudos, tip to hat,
Yo,
fucking
real,
great.
I'm sorry, but he just blew
Yeah.
easy merch out.
I mean, okay,
he
so
always
quality.
Did, though.
Yeah, but quality, you know,
Yeah, it's a little cheaper.
if you could put them on
But
the same
his
fucking group.
designs, like with the tie-dye shit, but like, I mean, but Kanye is...
He's on a different plateau. Did you see the wheels on the truck? It's like some military shit.
And I'm looking
Yeah,
at
so you
merch.
can tell he's out of the conversation because he's doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about merch. Yeah, you're looking for it? You're
Yeah.
looking for it, aren't you?
Well, I care about merch, just not the Travis Scott stuff.
I just
Yeah,
want to
it's
see what...
Coming from the guy who wore X's and O's for a year straight.
Still works.
Yeah, see? You know what I'm saying? Okay, we can roll it. Oh, wait, there was something else that I wanted to talk about, and I forgot what it was. Might be a quick little snip. Oh, Travis Scott again. So, Made in America, Philadelphia concert. Travis came out in a pair of Air Force Ones, took them off his feet, and gifted them to someone in the stands.
No way.
There they are, on the kids'
You're
floor.
fucking lying.
Yeah, zippers on the top of the joint there. There's 2 different fucking like iterations on the
He
inside.
gave them to
Yeah,
some-
it's
Yo,
a 1 on
he's
1
the
right now.
best. Yo,
1
he
of
loves-
1 right
He
now.
loves his fans.
Let me see this
Can't
one.
say
That was
that.
the Air Force.
It's the Air Force, kind of fire. Not gonna lie to you.
I wanted them, when I saw like the faraway pic, I was like, I want those, but now I want them even more.
Super fire. But anyway,
They
he
definitely
gifted it to
come
the
with
kid. He like commented on the kid's post. After he was like, just don't sell these. They're a 1 on 1. Like fucking
He
hold them
commented
shit.
on the kid's
Yeah,
post.
hell yeah. Kid got man fucking
It's
glowed
not
up right
his
now.
size.
That's pretty cool.
It's the kid's size.
I mean, it might be the kid's size. It might not be the kid. It doesn't fucking matter.
I would
He's
never
gonna keep
sell
them for sure.
You would never. Your favorite rapper would never. That's what the girl said in the fucking post. Anyway, I don't know if you guys.
Yeah, I
follow
wouldn't
the
sell
trend.
it if my favorite rapper gave me some.
Yeah, I
Do you know how
mean-
much money he has? I'm just
Who?
saying. That's nothing. He
Travis
probably got
Scott?
like 50 pairs of those.
No. The kid. He didn't want the kid to sell the
Yeah,
pair.
not
He
the
wants the
kid
kid
to
to
sell them.
keep the pair.
Well, I hope if the kid sells a pair, then Travis will never do anything like that ever again.
I mean, not. Well, he'll probably
Oh, I
never
don't
do it
know.
again anyway. But regardless, like it was dope that. If you guys didn't catch Look Mom I Can Fly, I would definitely
I haven't seen
recommend
it yet.
watching it. I would definitely recommend watching it 1,000%. It was really good. It delves really deep into prior to the fame. Not too deep into the relationship with Kylie or Kylie. With
I need to watch it.
Stormy's in there, like the bird shit, the conversations, like his feeling towards artistic direction when he's doing concerts. There's like a nice little wild out scene where he's like really nice about it's fire. It's really good because I didn't really like. No, I'm not gonna say I didn't really know.
I always
Travis.
knew he was super talented when Kanye, because Kanye really put him on. Kanye was using his beats, but he used all his beats and didn't give him no credit.
Anyway, so more importantly, like watch the biography kind of about.
Just watch it on
shit.
Netflix.
It's really good. It's real. I can't
I need to
express
watch
to you.
it now.
You need to watch it. It's really good. I
Thanks
really
for telling me
enjoyed
it was this good. That I had to wait till the show to know.
Right. I told you the shit was good. Fuck. Anyway,
Hold on here.
next thing. Forgot about.
Lester Solomon.
There you go.
Worththedig.
What do we do with these hashtags?
Been a while. Question. Is it safe to say runners have made a comeback in a big way this year? Leading the pack, in my opinion, is New Balance. I honestly can't keep up with all their fire releases this year. Keep up the great work and always support you guys. We here. Well, we be here, but we here.
We here.
We are here, my friend.
Thank you for watching the show. And New Balance has been doing fire shit, but I don't feel like Runners is on making a comeback.
What's that?
What Runners have made a comeback? It's not
Are
anything
you alive?
like.
Let me check your pulse. Are you
He
breathing?
just
I
agreed
agree.
with me.
I agree with her.
How?
A6 not really.
Doing
They're
nothing?
dropping shit,
But
but it's not
nothing,
buzzing.
And that's not anything that I'm buzzing about or excited about.
Saucony's dropping shit, but it's still
It's
like
better,
gradually
but
getting
New
there.
Balance quality has been consistent.
They've been consistent though, you know that.
I'm just
The
gonna.
colorways are
I'm gonna
nice.
let you guys have this one.
They're
I
leading
did a
the
lot of
pack right
talking
now.
about
Everybody
Travis.
else took a step back to regroup and reorganize,
I can't believe
rebrand,
you're
do
gonna say I
everything.
was so mean, and he agreed with me.
I'm not. I did a lot of talking about Travis. I'm gonna. Let
I
him
just
have this
don't
one.
think.
A lot of people are going
I
crazy.
love
for
Runners,
Balance.
and I wish, but I'm always, if I want to wear Runners, I'm going into my old shit.
And some New Balance are holding up a resale too right now.
I'm
The
sure.
Bodega releases. I don't even know
I
why
want
or
those
how.
Those are fire, that's why.
I don't think they're that
I do.
amazing.
It's my
They're just
color-
really
it's my
limited. That
colorway,
was
though.
it.
I'm saying.
They're alright. They're alright.
It's
It's just
purple.
not my silhouette.
I'm gonna interview you too. I'm sorry. So when
Somebody got
Nike
really
Hey,
was
that's
offended.
Groot.
Really?
When-
Groot?
when Nike
He
was.
agrees too.
Are you good? You know, I'm gonna take Groot and throw him in the fucking garbage 2 seconds. I need to address this because the fact that both of you think that runners aren't making a comeback is crazy. It's insane.
What ASICs are you excited about?
I'm
Oh,
not-
the Awake Aces.
let's
But
start
the
with this.
comeback, they did 20 pairs in 2015 that were amazing.
The world went crazy.
Yeah.
We're just gonna.
ASICs was everybody started to like Ace. Now people don't even.
Everybody took a step back.
There was a slow incline when Nike came back after Adidas. There was a slow incline for Adidas. There was a slow incline for runners as well. Right now, you are watching the slow emergence of runners back into mainstream. You're witnessing it, but you're not even paying
Yeah,
attention.
back into
He
mainstream.
just said they made a big comeback this year.
I
The year's
think,
halfway over.
but if you think about the past 3 years in regards to what he's saying right now, yes, they have made a large comeback, and next year will
Okay,
continue
I
to
respect
do
your
so.
opinion, sir, and I respect yours. Calm down with
It's
that.
not about an
animosity.
opinion. I don't think you guys are reading between the lines here.
I'm not excited over any ASICs that dropped this year. No.
Ben, all right. All right,
Love
take
you,
the next
Mark, but
question.
I just.
Shout out to ASICS Scholar Pack.
Yeah, shout out to
Fire.
all of them.
Shout out to
all.
Awake. Fire.
You better hold those infamous down.
And then
They
Ronnie
don't
got a
make
pair
out.
coming out, maybe. And those 990s that he posted on that
Maybe.
lookbook, maybe a Ronnie
You
collab. We don't know.
Ronnie's not saying they're coming out. You see him posting all this. You know how
Yeah.
Ronnie is when shit drops.
Exactly. And they look dope. If they drop, I'm going to try to get my pair for
Yeah.
sure.
I've been seeing a lot more ASICs pop up on relevant posts.
Maybe it's that they don't have good marketing. In the sense that they're not, I don't see them getting posted everywhere. I don't know. I see people's
blogs.
ASICs. I don't see blogs posted. I don't see that.
Shout out to the Venture 6
my
SPS also. Just very fire silhouette.
You're taking things too personally. I'm just being honest about
I
it.
just feel like maybe you could, open up a blog once in a while.
I mean, Instagram
Very big
is a
blog.
fucking
And we
blog.
follow all of the
Wow.
blogs.
Wow. All right. I don't know what I'm dealing with. Next up,
But
Chester
what- Did you
Coggsworth.
see any ASICs in this week's drop, Tone?
I mean, I could have put
Oh.
ASICs in this week's drop.
But why didn't you?
Huh?
Why didn't
So
you?
they just got them.
Because they're not relevant. They're not mainstream. They're coming
No.
back. They were mainstream a few years ago.
They were in there. It was like 5 ASIC shopping that week. I remember seeing in the thing like, oh.
A few years ago, it was going crazy. Everybody wanted Asics. Everybody wanted Saucony. Everybody wanted New Balance. Well, New
Right,
Balance.
they were doing all those. We were camping out for Saucony. What
Nobody
were those
does that
dentist
shit
ones?
now.
Next week, I will only have ASICs in the release calendar.
If they drop, put them in. I don't know why you don't put them.
Inline, Japan, Tiger, running.
This guy.
It's all going in. It's all going
Are
in.
you A6 fanboy right now? Because what is going on?
I'm just a little.
It's really offended.
I'm a little upset about this.
I love A6.
Do you like? Fuck the ASICs part. How about runners?
I love runners.
Huh. So
I
pretend
wear
like
them
you do.
every day.
Pretend like you do.
I just bought a pair of New Balance.
God, I
damn
even
it,
designed
right
a pair
now.
of runners.
God damn it.
I buy New Balance almost all the time, kid.
For you guys, it doesn't
That's
seem
my
like
runner.
like runners are back in the mainstream. But for people who haven't been paying attention or even new to runner
Well, they didn't
shit,
specify all that in the question.
fuck you guys. Just Coggsworth, what's up, buddy? Hashtag.
That's it. We love you. We love you.
Do
Lester.
you actually do
You
want
need
to
group
take?
full.
Look, Gru was over it. He was over you, Dabs.
Oh, man,
Say,
yeah,
apologize to
yeah.
Gru.
Yeah, no, it's over.
Apologize to
You can't even
Gru.
get it.
Oh,
He jumped off the
No,
chair.
you can't. No, he was expensive. Leave him alone.
Ah, you gotta chuck his shit.
I am
He said A6 are back.
First of all, he would just say group.
I know, but I was
Hashtag Groot.
Hashtag group. You want to read Jessica Coggsworth there, buddy?
Nah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have men enemies after this episode.
Hashtag Worththedig. I recently read an article by Vogue Business by way of Hypebeast. Good choice. That makes a link between the deforestation and fires in Brazil to the cattle industry and in turn footwear makers. As sneaker culture grows and more are produced to meet demand, how do we reconcile our desire for more and top quality sneakers to our responsibility to sustainability? That's a very well worded sentence. It's interesting to note that Maharishi AM90, thank you for that information, that just released was almost entirely an eco-friendly produced shoe. Hashtag carbon footprint. Show less.
Pretty
4
dope.
days ago. Also edited.
Trust the Coggsworth was always making
got
me
you.
think.
So,
You wanna say
Yeah,
something?
you could talk because we talked too much.
I was just clearing my throat because
No.
I don't have a problem with Nike giving us the synthetic materials
Me either.
on the Air Jordan Retros or any of their other silhouettes, but don't charge us $250 for the synthetic stuff. You know, I could pay $200 from New Balance and I know I'm getting premium leather or suede, and I'm okay with paying the $200 price point sometimes. But sometimes they got the Horween leather and they want like $500. That's a no-no for me. I'll wait till they go on sale if anything, but I don't have any. But Nike produces at a larger scale,
Was
Yes.
way larger.
way larger than what New Balance does for each, silhouette run. So if they were to give us premium material on every drop, and they make 500,000 pairs of that release, that's dramatic.
I've said this
That's
countless
crazy.
times.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's just what I want to say about
Oh
it.
my
So.
God.
No, I'm just concurring with
Yeah,
you.
it's just gonna be the same opinion every time about it. So I'm okay with it, but I just want them to bring the prices down. Like 160,
Reasonable.
150,
They're only going
something
up
more
from here.
reasonable. And don't charge us $250, and we know we're getting plastic and rubber. Like try to come, in the middle with us. Try
Price
to compromise.
I'm thinking about this. Like, if
But it probably cost them money to turn the plastic into shoes. Like,
of course, but I think it's probably
Yeah.
cheaper than the alternative.
Yeah, because made in USA stuff is more expensive.
Plus, you definitely get some kind of deduction for using eco-friendly material as well.
That's
oh,
nice.
true.
So, they're, like, if you use solar panels, you get off on your tax.
Right.
I mean, it's expensive, but you get off. So, if we were in a real society where people gave a fuck about what was going on instead of just making money, I would say it would be up to the government, possibly, to go, okay, you guys have to send us your numbers on what actually sells in your products, and the companies that make the most sales on leather goods would be able to continually use leather goods. But those companies who take those, take leather to make shit, but they don't really sell it, and then it ends up going on sale, and they're not really making money off of that, they don't need to have it. That would make sense to me. I'd be like, okay, well, you make Adidas. You guys do a lot of prime knit upper, and once in a while you'll do like a special
Recyclable
drop.
stuff.
That's acceptable. But like Nike, if you're doing 500,000 shoes and everything is going on clearance and you're wasting those raw materials for sale items, you were going to need to pull you back on your quantities. Like that would make sense to me, and
Or
then
bring
push
the
it towards
retail
somewhere
price a
else.
little bit lower
Yeah.
and see how it does now in the market.
There's got to be a way to gauge that. Like I mean, if nobody's gauging that now, something's wrong with the fucking country. But
Because even if they drop all their inventory in the outlets or like on sale, they're still making profit because it's pennies that they're making, you
Yeah.
know, to produce these sneakers.
like if you were making work boots, I feel like it would be smarter to have you have those materials because people are building and you want to have that protection on that kind of footwear. So like
Yeah.
that makes sense to me. But if you're doing a lifestyle sneaker and you're making 500,000 pairs a week and you're only selling a third of that at the actual retail cost, like it starts to not make sense after a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you guys got to pull back on the quantities that you're taking for that
Okay,
shit.
next question.
Next question, you take it because this is your
Showing off 808. Worththedig. First thing Tone says to me is, damn, why you gotta be so tall? I don't know, I'm Filipino, lol.
I keep it real.
I
kid.
said it to you too, though. First of all, you were like eyeing me in the corner like this. I was like, who is this guy in the corner like this, looking at me? And he was like, you don't know who I am? And I had no idea because I expected you to be shorter.
Yeah, I thought he was The Rock. He was mad tall. He had like, he was a little built. I was like,
Yo.
oh, this guy's a pro wrestler or something.
Yo.
I mean,
shout out to Showing Up for
Shout out to
showing up.
Shonuff. Like, I feel like am I the only person that talked to you all the time? Like, I don't
No,
know.
we talked to him. It was just like,
Yeah.
I peek
just
your
like one of the
Instagram. I watch
crew.
his
It's
stories.
easy.
Like, what the fuck? How do you? I recognize
I
who it was
mean,
right
listen,
away.
I'm not on
He
Instagram.
doesn't post his height. That's what we're saying. Like he was taller than what we
What kind of
expected.
judgmental shit is that?
What's
You
his
knew he was
screen
that tall?
picture? No,
I,
I
it,
didn't.
it,
But we
well,
should
you can
have
kind
You
of
wasn't
tell.
surprised that he was taller than you?
No.
I'm surprised that anybody's taller than me. I'm
I
like,
was-
damn, he's tall.
I thought he was tall too.
For real, that's how it is. Can I keep it real?
Comment section. Is that weird? I think that's fucking weird.
What, saying, damn, you tall?
Not being like, oh, I thought you were gonna be short.
Because
like,
no
the
offense,
fuck?
but
No, I didn't
most
expect you to be
Filipino
so
people,
tall.
They don't tend to be that tall. That's all.
I don't know if you should be saying things like that.
But I'm
The average height of people are
I'm
not 6
I'm not
feet
tall.
taller.
I'm not saying by any means I'm tall.
Mike, you're
saying-
short too.
Hell
You're
yeah.
like 5'8".
No, he's not.
Wow. That was
You like
rude.
this? Yeah. See
That was
how
rude.
offended you got?
Wow,
That was
whoever's
rude.
5'8" is gonna get mad offended.
That was rude.
Kanye's 5'8". That's fine.
But I feel like you're
Kanye's
talking
5'8".
shit about 5'8"
Kanye's
people.
short.
He's not 5'8".
He's
5'8"
5'8".
not that short.
Siri, how tall is
5'8"
Kanye?
is not that short.
That's not your Siri.
Let's
That's
see.
my
Where's
Siri.
my
Hey
phone?
Siri.
Hey Siri,
He's 5'8". He's
What
short.
is the average height of a male?
how tall
5'8".
is Kanye West? Hey Siri.
Okay, I found this
How
on
tall
You
the
asked-
Kanye
you
West?
fucked up my Siri.
The average height of a male Kanye West.
What is the average?
5'8".
5'8" is average. I told you.
What is the height? What is the average height of a male Kanye West? You asshole.
He's not a species. What's wrong with
The
you?
fuck?
So what did you ask?
I just asked Kanye how tall is Kanye.
5'8", right?
Yeah.
He's average height. He's short.
No. Hey
That's
Siri.
not-
Well, it's com-
How
all right. He's
tall
not
is
short. He's average height.
for
We
a
want to
male?
There
be.
you go.
He's average height. He's just short.
I can't believe we're doing this right now.
You keep talking
good
and my
concept.
Siri can't.
Okay.
My Siri.
Average
That's not
height for
Siri.
U.S. male.
That's Adam, not Siri. Who is that guy?
That's Siri.
Adam, who the fuck?
5 feet 9 inches.
Is the average height?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kanye's short.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right.
I was right.
He's shorter than average. If
There you
wanna
go, guys. We got it here live.
What the
and-
f we talk about? Showing up. Shout out to the. You didn't even finish his comment.
I got locked out. I think. Look, Siri's not
Puma has been
available.
making a lot of moves in the basketball world with their performance sneakers.
That was
Shout
it.
out to Shamgar getting his own shoe. Question: can they reestablish their place in the sneaker world off those moves alone, or do they need more? Show less. Show less. Show enough.
Shout out to Jay-Z and Vegas Jones, Emery Jones. If you guys don't know, they took over the Puma section for basketball. So this is probably why they're going.
I think they need more
They're going
because
to
I
the
don't even know
streets.
that.
So it's probably going to build up to something much bigger later on. So this is the
not even new.
beginning phases.
I need more. I
So,
need more marketing.
Yeah,
on
let's
that.
see what happens.
I'm probably gonna cut a lot of that.
No,
What?
Not a
keep
lot,
the
but
good
like the
stuff.
Are you
opening.
talking?
The openings. No. That's all. Never mind. Keep going. So you didn't know all of that. Continue. Sham God, Jay-Z. Think we're
Yeah.
good on that?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
it got through and then it cut off.
I think that they've been doing a really good job. A lot of collaborations just to get back into the public eye, so to speak. I think that they're on the right path. I don't know what else they could possibly do. You're not going to know for another 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, we
Because,
need
I
more
mean,
time.
You still got to produce shoes. Still got to get the marketing out. Like there's a whole rollout that they have to go through. So I say ask again this time next year.
Word.
Is
Give it a year.
as I think reasonable. Next up, hater extraordinaire #Worththedig. You guys should have a segment wackest sneaker of the week. Say
Dun,
less
dun,
starting
dun,
this week,
dun, dun. 5 days ago.
and a little square box underneath.
Yeah, what is that?
Uh,
E Park. Kind of personal question. Okay, that's cool. If you don't mind. But knowing sneakers are top 3 or high up on the scale, what are the top 3 passions you have in your life? Mine are sneakers, photography, and music. Hashtag Worththedig, hashtag respect, hashtag underrated, hashtag mom and pop shops of sneaker channels.
Right.
6
Best
days ago.
hashtags today.
That was a good hashtag.
Shout out to you, E Park.
Who wants to go first?
3 hobbies or passions.
I will.
Sneakers.
For you, go ahead. We all have different ones.
Absolutely.
I don't know. That's a good one.
Oh, you think on that?
Yeah. Huh?
Your girl?
It's not a hobby.
Yeah, like the fuck?
I mean, she's a passion.
She's my significant other. It's not like a hobby.
What are you passionate about?
Sneakers right now.
Your beard.
Yes, your beard is definitely.
It's just there. It's
If
just
I cut
a
that off,
part
would
of
you be
me.
upset?
Absolutely. It
Yeah.
took so much
Passionate
time.
about it.
Yeah, you are.
My beard. And I don't know what else. I never really thought about it.
Huh.
Yeah. That's something to think about.
KB, hit it. I know you're ready to go.
What you got?
I got dance,
Okay.
sneakers,
Yeah.
and music and art.
I wouldn't say music.
Because
for me. I love
well,
music.
dance is my art, so
Yeah, for sure.
So definitely, I would just say music, sneakers,
That's a good top 3. That's a
and
good 3.
dance, teaching the kids.
It's pretty good.
What's Mike's? Well, sneakers.
Sneakers. 1000%.
Photography.
No. See, that's where you get it twisted. Being creative in any outlet that I can.
I mean, that's how I feel. That's why I said music art. That's why I said 4.
Yeah, I'm passionate about that because
That's a very general statement.
But if I can
though.
learn
more
photo-
in detail.
No. If I can learn Photoshop, like I'll learn
Yeah, he's
Photoshop.
really creative in whatever he
If
does.
Very
there's
self-taught.
Illustrator, like I'll learn Illustrator and be
He's
creative in that. If
economical.
I'm photography, I'll be creative in that.
Sustainable.
Yeah.
You put him in the wild, he'll survive.
Word,
You'll
for real,
survive.
for real.
Got my bag ready to go. Here.
You don't know.
And
When
then
the world ends, you want to be.
I'm gonna knock on the door like, Mike, it's time, nigga, let's go.
I'm gonna be in a room
Where we going?
with a f***ing staff. Like, what the f*** you want? And I forgot the last one now. Oh, and being happy, passionate about that.
I'm over here thinking about like material hobbies. Like I'm like sneakers. I'm like, yeah, that's like my only hobby.
Yeah, Mike's definitely passionate about being happy because he always
Yeah,
puts a
like,
smile on his face.
Of course,
even
everybody
when
wants to
he's
be
not
happy. The goal is to be happy no matter what. Be happy.
Who we got? Brannon RRMartin.
We
Are
skipped
you
one.
up? Oh, we just did E Park. Oh, 2-7. Did I scroll past?
Yep.
Oh, I don't
Cool.
even have him on mine. What the fuck? Oh,
No, I have Brandon first.
2-7,
yeah,
worth the
2-7.
dig. How do you guys feel about buying high quality rep sneakers that are basically one
Oh,
to
yours
one?
is flip.
A lot of releases are so limited that after release there is no other way of buying them unless you're willing to spend 3 times retail price, sometimes more. It's very unfair for some of us with normal jobs who want to rock some dope kicks. Plus these days, if you know where to go, you can get the reps that are impossible to tell apart. Virgil once said he sees reps as an honor and thinks it's an accomplishment when someone can replicate his sneaker. KB, how would you feel if they start doing reps of your Air Max 270 React? Show less.
Wait.
6 days ago.
There it is.
So I honestly, last time I did the shoe, I did a Air Force One low, and they came out with a similar colorway. Like 5 people sent it to me afterwards. I don't know, but like for 5 people to say that looks just like your shoe,
That's good enough.
and that's just how Nike operates. I expect it. I mean, it's hard to do that shoe without looking like a copy because
There's so many creative shit out there, right? It's hard to be original these days.
Yeah, word. So
like,
that's
you're
why
gonna get influence from different colorway or like a
Definitely,
different color
yeah.
scheme.
I really
Definitely
built
concur.
that shoe though from sole up.
Yeah.
So
I'm in concurrence on that. Like, I honestly, like, reps are bullshit. Like, I don't like it. I don't like the idea of
copying
what it really
is the
is.
sincerest form of flattery.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like on a mass produced level, it is one thing. If I went in and made a copy of your shoe and bespoke, that's like honorable. You thought that my design was good enough to go spend that kind of money on, but then to go and get a replica of a shoe that, because it goes for a high resale, I guess just doesn't like.
Oh, you're
that
looking
just-
at for the
I'm
marginal.
I'm looking at it for like
standpoint,
replicas because
Yeah.
replicas are a real thing, and like shadow pairs or whatever.
They do that for like the most hyped up releases.
Yeah,
so just
they-
to make money on.
They don't do
on
it
the-
for all shoes. They
Yeah.
do it for the shoes they know they can make money on, and I feel like you should never have to like think like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you should never be like, oh, I need a replica of that shoe
No,
because
I'm
it's
not
so
like
hyped
that.
in the
I'd rather
culture.
the
Like
real shit. I'm
just
not
wait
having
for the
it
next
all.
thing that you can get.
But definitely my next bespoke is gonna maybe be inspired off my 270 React.
Who's got Brannon RRMartin?
Hashtag worth the dig. Hashtag we here. What do you think about how in the sneaker community there is always a rush to condemn someone without knowing the whole, or without knowing the full story? Just reading how it goes. For example, Sneaker Files claiming former Simpson reviewed a fake pair of shoes. That happens. There were also claims this week that StockX authenticated a fake pair of Jeter 11 highs, which sold for 21K.
Yeah.
6 days ago. Yo, I've been telling y'all for years, there's no 100% way to authenticate a sneaker through a third-party app like that. There's no, not for years, but I'm just saying this for like the moment.
Like your little cousin could be
Yeah,
one
like-
working in the fucking.
And they could be like, oh yeah, it passes. Like, yo, these fakes or these replicas that you were just mentioning, they're very close to the authentic pair. So it's very hard sometimes, especially for something like this that gets sold for a lot of money. And this is what happens. But, and people get got once in a while, every now and then. It is what it is.
I don't want to carry, sorry, bro.
It doesn't matter who you are. Like, doesn't matter. Like, some people, anybody get got.
And I think everyone's always rushing to condemn somebody. It's
Talk
always
shit.
that
It wasn't
way.
their fault. Even if it was,
It is. Even, like you think if it was a fake shoe, like I'm sure a farmer didn't know. Like, hey, I'm gonna review a fake shoe today. Like, come on. I doubt it. They're not like that at all.
but there's
like,
some reviewers that do say like these are
He's
unauthorized.
definitely
Yeah.
These are like replicas, and he's giving the review of it.
Well, they know where they're buying them from. Like, if,
Yeah.
if you go to a spot that you know 99.9% of the time gets legitimate pairs, like, you're not going to question it.
Of
Your
course.
shoe, like, and plus, like, depending where you got the shoe from, like, I've had situations where I've gotten a shoe and I just didn't like it and I just didn't review it. I was like, I'm not, sorry, but not happening. Like, I'm just not going to do it. But in some cases, when you have a relationship with a place, like, you might think it, but then you're like, oh, well, you know, they've been 100% every time before that, so, like, I'm not going to even make that assumption.
Word.
Plus, like, it's hard, especially if you're getting early pairs. Like, YouTube reviewers, a lot of time want to shoot their shit early so they get the most views. So, like, there's not a lot to reference at that point either. And the third thing is, when they make these fucking copies, 100% of the time they're coming from factories that make the original. So, like, for you to be able to decipher the difference is fucking crazy. And people are like, oh, I just looked at it and knew it was fake. Like, you don't know fucking shit. Like, real talk. Like, people are like, oh, you're wearing fake fucking Yeezys. Bro, do you have a real pair of Yeezys? No. So why would you even make it? I watched a YouTube video and I know what the fake ones look like.
You can't even
Like,
just.
to even make that statement on somebody it's like new age fucking bullying for adults. Like, real talk. Like, you're basically putting someone in a position to feel a type of way because of assumption that you're making based off of knowledge you don't necessarily have. Like, that's fucking crazy to me.
You're incredible around here.
I can go on this one for a little bit.
Yes.
I've seen kids do it and, like, it's fucked up. Like, I don't give a fuck as an adult. Like, a kid go, oh, you weren't fake. I was like, I know they fucking
Alright,
real.
but the show's an hour, so tone your turn.
KB was good stuff. It was good stuff.
Next, we got Sneaker Battle, and
Tone
Tone is the
winner.
winner.
What
You
did I
talked for
wear?
like 35 minutes of the whole show.
Yeah, but you get to be relevant shit, though.
Yeah, there's good
I didn't
stuff.
say it wasn't good stuff.
You just said it was time to
I
have
just
the show.
think it's a long show, not because.
Oh, I don't listen. I'm
Well,
sure
he was
they're
talking about
enjoying
what it has to be said. For, you know, the public needs to hear it.
How can I
sometimes.
buy this merch? How about that?
it. Oh, that's
It's all about that.
There you go.
How?
I ain't helping shit.
I'm passionate about my community.
I'm passionate about buying merch.
I'm passionate about the Sneaker Battle.
All right, shout out to New Balance. Today's official grade day. I got the pair that I was hunting down. Shout out to Kif for the online release. Shout out to Kif, Bonnie.
Yeah, that's you, buddy.
That was me. Dover Street, the gray pair. I undestocked these for today. They got the, you know, the white laces. You feel me? It's a little gray.
And you put the white ends on there, too.
Yeah, you know, you know what I'm saying? Got the gray shirt to match it too. So.
I like those shorts, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
it's gone. I can't get any.
I hit that second
Oh,
place.
sold out.
Second place heavy. You're the little perp on perp.
Gotta love that perp.
Little Mita. Kimi. I can never pronounce this shit.
I vote for Dab.
Kimi Komori. Kimi Mori. Whatever the fuck. If you know, you know.
You know.
Turn it this fucking way. Some velvet on the inside of that bitch.
Can we see a reissue of these?
Ah, good luck.
How hype will people be though?
I don't think people even know what the fuck they are. Truthfully. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The people that know,
yeah.
know, and that's the people that we're.
I wish they
talking
would go
about.
back to making stuff like this, though.
Yeah.
Like, just the out of the box
I don't
stuff.
see why they don't.
KB,
do
you're
it.
up, buddy. Turning off green screen in 3, 2. Oh, please go. You're fucking up my timetable here.
Oh, now it's too long. Hey, it's a bespoke number 2
Hello.
by KB. Apparently, it's my second one.
All right, show's almost.
Denim over here.
We
I don't even remember what
We
I
got
did
it,
on
we got
this.
it.
It's a long show. Come on, let's go.
Perforated
Hurry up.
suede, some hair cord in it.
Hair.
Glow bottom, patent leather. heel laces, KB style. Yo,
Yo, that's not funny. We out of here.
No, we gotta do hashtag. Hashtag for next week is Groot. Groot.
Groot. We could do Groot.
Groot.
does
Hashtag
anybody know how to spell it?
Groot. Groot.
Maybe.
Let's put 4 O's. Put 4 O's.
Hashtag
Oh, you
4 O's. If you used hashtag worth the standing in front of the camera the whole time, hashtag worth the dig, you got a shout out this week. Started off, we got Lester Solomon returning to the comment section, MaallyMall, T Travis, Jim C215, 100 stacks, shout out 100 stacks, Chester Coggsworth, Michael Jenkins, Ekawa Taiei, Shown Up 808, the tall guy. Big E Park, Brannon RRMartin, 27, Earl Hunting, Joey Kennard, I'm Gucci, Impalpablestate, and Tones Giblets. Don't forget St. God Soul, and shout out to everybody showing up this weekend in DC.
Shout out to the DMV. Shout out to y'all.
Yes.
Charlie,
Heavy,
those UNC
heavy.
ones I gotta pick up.
We out.
Watch the break.